Hi everybody, it's Ian Tanner here. I'm going to record a little song for you today that has rarely been heard by anybody outside of my very immediate circle. I've been going through my basement and I found all kinds of old tapes, and it's brought back a lot of memories from years gone by. And I was reminded of a song that I wrote back in, I'd say about 1992, quite a while ago, called Father Like Son. And when I heard the song after all these years, I just thought, man, like in terms of, I've written a lot of material over the years, some of it good, some of it not so good. To me, for my personal tastes, I think it's one of the best things I've ever written, and the irony is hardly anybody's ever heard it. I remember when I wrote it, I got this inspiration to write these words down, and I was in sort of a Van Dyke Parks kind of mode at that point in my life. And so I started writing all these kind of weird, semi-poetic, semi-BS lyrics. Stuff like, light the warmth of candles, breath out visiting, the night time's waiting, sadly it ends. Strings of things that if you dissect it part by part, light the warmth of candles, candle's breath, out visiting, the night time's waiting, sadly it ends. Does that mean anything to you? I don't know. It was sort of indicative of Van Dyke Parks writing on the Smile album, stuff like columnated ruins domino, and over and over the crow cries uncover the cornfield, all these kind of obscure drug-induced lyrics. They weren't drug-induced in my case, but anyway, so I wrote all the words down on a little notepad, and when I finished writing the words down, I actually pretty much had a melody in my head, and I started frantically writing the notes of the melody over the words on the page. And then when that was done, I started figuring out what the chords would be over those melody parts, over those words. So basically, after about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, I basically had a whole song written on paper that I could imagine how it would go, but I hadn't actually physically played it. And so it was the next day I grabbed my guitar and started putting it together. And so it was originally supposed to be played on guitar, but I'm going to play it today on piano because I can play it better on piano than I can on guitar. So anyway, it's pretty out there, but it's funny. I don't know if it'll have an impact on you. It's got a lot of chords. It's a really complicated little tune. But when I look back at all the stuff I've written and performed over the years, this one just kind of rings out to me as being like top of the list for, my personal pride in what I do, I guess. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just really happy with it. So anyway, I thought I would record it and share it on YouTube. And this is far from a flawless performance, I'm sure, but it'll have to do for now. And I will record it legitimately. I've got the facility to down in my studio. So anyway, all that said, the other thing too to keep in mind is that even though the song is called Father Like Son, and it's got a bit of a nasty sort of tone to it, like in other words, we inherit all of the bad habits from our parents. I'm pretty sure I remember who I was thinking of when I wrote this, and it was not my own father or me at all. My dad died when I was very young, so there's no way he could have been a bad influence on me. So this was about somebody else who I thought was going down a bad path, pretty much the way their family, the way his father did. So I'm rambling. Anyway, enjoy the song, and thanks for watching. See you later. Another sleepy holiday goes sweeping past the ceiling tiles, turning away, and every trend is patched into another Sunday's dream. The night time's waiting, sadly it ends.
family time.